Going on, y'all? Of course, I'm not prepared, right? It says it. This helps with the echo. I don't know. Where you at, Chirac? You see the title, right? We're just hearing about this. Let me plug the headphones in real quick. Okay. So, shout out to my man, Chirac Finley. Okay, pointed this out to me. Again, you should be able to hear me. Let's take a quick look at this. This Lil Durk false report of active shooter creates chaos. You saw the thumbnail, and this was yesterday, apparently. Saturday, August 12th, 2023. Okay, let's just kind of take a look and see what we notice right off the bat here. We always look at the title, you know. So it says, I see shooter and chaos, active shooter and chaos. All right. Let's take a look. Let's go ahead and put active shooter in the calculator right there. Again, a lot of drama surrounding this guy, huh? Okay. You might have got a sneak peek at the bottom there. Okay, so active shooter. Of course, they had to write it real big like that. Let me redo it. Again, we're live, just checking out the story here. Let me open up. Let me see if I can open up all of the ciphers here. Okay. I'm going to share another tab real quick while I clear this. Okay. Actually, I'm right here. So let me share this. All right, here we go. So let's go ahead and put shooter. Let's jump ahead a little bit. Okay. See how shooter equals 89? It said active shooter right in the title, and it said creating chaos, right? So shooter equals 89. Okay. This is gematria, just like chaos equals 89. Let me go ahead and enter it. Okay. Now, chaos also equals 46. You see that? And Lil Durk represents Chicago. This shooting in Chicago equals 46. I've been doing a lot of decodes about Chicago, so I know that. All right. So, we're just kind of building on it. And you see, we get a 35 match as well. You see that? So just right away, we look at the title. Chicago syncs up with chaos and shooter. Okay. You see it right there. You see if anybody's in here. 2 people are in here. Okay. Yeah, so I just found out about this morning. Just taking a quick look at it. Again, we just look at the title, And let's go ahead and put active in there as well. Check this out. So they say an active shooter at a Lil Durk concert in Chicago. Look. Active equals 102. Right there in the reverse cipher, you see it? Just like Lil Durk, 102, the same cipher. See? So no coincidence. The news is scripted, and I'm not saying people weren't harmed or in fear, but I mean that's what these stories are. That's why they're created. I mean, it's chaos, right? We know about the number 19 too. You see it right there. Okay, so again, not much here. I'm just seeing. Are they just? I wonder if they're just releasing this right now. It said it happened yesterday. Let's take a look here. I would play this, but videos don't really play good on here. I'm still trying to figure it out. It says only in Chicago. Yeah, I mean, a lot of rituals, and we have the NBA season coming up. So we'll take a look at that in the date calculator. Now, this is the main part of this decode. Let's just read a little bit here and see what it says. It says Lil Durk did not finish his show Saturday night because cops descended on the venue after receiving reports of an active shooter. Okay, we already synced that up. Active equals 102 like Lil Durk. Shooter equals 89 like Chaos. Chaos equals 46 like Chicago. And it says right there, only in Chicago, a Durk concert. Durk was nearing the end of the concert at the United Center in Chicago Saturday night when pandemonium erupted as the crowd ran for the exits. Okay. Cops showed up with rifles on the hunt for a shooter. So just your typical, I mean, rap story. As far as the script goes, it's just history. That's just how it is, right? It says people are looting and stealing in the middle of an active. I'm going to try to press play, but again, it never plays right, okay? Oh. Again, you're not really going to see it good, but anyways. So now let me show you the main part of this ritual here as far as the numbers go, and this is what I see so far. Okay? Again, let's look at the title. Lil Durk, false report of active shooter creates chaos. Okay? So let's look at the calculator. Actually, I already have this entered over here. So I can just change tabs. Let me see. Is this it right here? This is it right here. Let me share the tab. Okay, so let me erase some of these numbers. Look at the pattern here. I mean, look at that. You know, false equals 16, right? They said it was like a false, what was the exact term again? False report of an active shooter creates chaos, Lil Durk concert. You see that? False equals 16, active shooter 160, and then you get 61. Okay, active 60. Black 106, black person 116. And let's look at the numerology. Okay, again, this happened yesterday. Sometimes I forget to look at the numerology, but so look, it's on a 16 date numerology, 8, 12, 23, 8 plus 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 3, 16. Okay, you see it right there. And it's interesting because this is Lil Durk's birthday, you know, coming up in October. Now, that birthday for Lil Durk, a 16 numerology, okay, to sync up with the 16 numerology of this false report of this active shooter. You see that? 1 plus 0. So 10, 19, 23, 16. 1 plus 0 plus 1 plus 9 plus 2 plus 3. 16. Okay. And you see his birthday right there. A lot of rituals with this guy. He's 30 years old. Okay. And you saw this is going to be a ritual involving blacks. Okay. As I showed you, black person 116, black 106, false 16, active shooter 160 and 61, blah, blah, blah. Right. So it's a race with ritual, and it's Chicago again. Okay. And it's always just, if you watch my videos and my lives, okay, that's just how it is. I mean, they cipher energy out of Chicago for the NBA season, the success of the Chicago Bulls and Michael Jordan. But you see how he's 30 years old right there. Okay, currently he's 30 years old. I mean, it's not my language, y'all. You know, slavery 30, and you see the 102, right? So slavery 30, just like the N word. Okay, 30, and you see the 102 again, right? All right, I almost forgot about that. Just like active, like an active shooter, right? And Lil Durk, the stage name, 102. See that? What up? Just taking a quick look at it. We'll go ahead and again, it took place on a 16 numerology right here. And we know about the numbers 1 and 6 connected to black people, right? Black 106. All right, let me go back. Yeah, it took place on a 16 numerology yesterday. And Lil Durk's birthday, October 19th, coming up this year, also a 16 numerology. Okay? Just to recap. And, you know, in the title, false 16, active shooter 160 and 61, active 60, black 106, black 116 to sync up with the numerology. I mean, even Durk, just Durk. You see how Durk equals 54 right there? I mean, Durk even equals 54 like false report, okay? Right there, false report. So yeah, I mean, let's run the date to the NBA season real quick. Oh wait, hold on. This says July 12th. Chirac. I thought this was yesterday. Let me go to StreamYard real quick. Hold on, are they just reporting this right now? Are they just reporting? I thought it said they were just reporting it. How come it's not? How come it says July 12th? Let me look it up again. Let me look it up again. No, it says an hour ago. Did they just misprint? Let me look. You see how the thumbnail, I'm going to have to change that if it was yesterday. It says 7/12/23. Let me see. It says 2 hours ago. I mean, it looks like there's a lot of stories, even here where I'm at. Phoenix over here. Shots fired. Okay, let me click back on the TMZ article real quick. Get me off of here. But I just noticed that. Let's see. It must be a misprint because they're not going to report it a month later like this. I mean, you never know, right? It says Saturday night. Yeah, so that thumbnail must be a misprint, huh? They put a misprint on the thumbnail I used. Interesting. But this was yesterday. It had to have been yesterday because it says Saturday. Yesterday was August 12th. Okay, but the thumbnail says 7/12. So it has to be a misprint by TMZ here, right? Interesting. Okay. So yeah, let me go ahead and enter July 12th, 23. And just see what pops up. Just to try to verify that. July 12th, 2023. Lil Durk. False report. Just see what pops up. Oh no, this is new right here. So yeah, they just I'm gonna have to change the thumbnail because that's a wrong date. Yeah, they put the wrong date. I just caught that. Let's look at this. This was just 19 minutes ago. Okay, let's look at it. Again, sorry about the ad right there. Try to get rid of some of that. Lil Durk breaks silence after false reports of an active shooter during his Chicago concert. Don't believe the hype. So he's just saying it's some bullshit, right? And this ad over here is pissing me off. So he's basically saying it's some bullshit to go along with this narrative that they're pushing in Hollywood, right? Let's look at this quote right here. Don't believe the hype. Let's see what we get out of this quote in this other article that just broke. Again, I have to change the thumbnail because they have the wrong date on the thumbnail. Let's put this quote from this other article in here. That's interesting. You get 200. I've been seeing that, but it doesn't really go with the story we're looking at. Let's see, what do we got here? You see how 92? Look at that. Oops. So I went back. I messed it up. Okay, so don't believe the hype equals 92. I erased what was in there. What was it? Did you see it? I erased it. Oh, it was false report, huh? Let me enter it again. On the new story here that just broke. No, what was it? False? Yeah, there it is right there. You see? That's interesting. And they're trying to tell you it's a script. I mean, but they're trying to cover it up because it's so obvious. It's coming out. Look, I mean, that's on the new quote. Don't believe the hype syncs up with false, and they say it's a false report. Yeah, that's what it said, July. But you see how they put the wrong. I'll have to just update the thumbnail. I didn't notice that when I used it. When's his last? Did he have an album come out recently? Let me see. Lil Durk, last studio album. He had an album lately? He hasn't, huh? He's got 8 albums. That's interesting because we're in the 8th month. You see that? 8 studio albums. What was the name of his last studio album? Is this it? Love Songs for the Streets too? This it right here? When did it come out? They never just tell you. Oh, there it is, August 2nd. You see that? Just after the look at that. Just after the anniversary. You see that over there? Is that his last album? It says August 2nd, 2019. So, just after the 4-year anniversary. That's interesting. 10 days after. I mean, the dates always match up. Like somebody dies, somebody comes up. You look at the birthday. We're seeing a lot of these birthdays. And again, Kobe Bryant's birthday coming up. Hmm. Oh, and we're talking about Chicago and the NBA, right? NBA young boy. How old's NBA young boy? Isn't he 23? NBA Chicago, he's 23. You see that? He's got the oh, his birthday's one day after Lil Durk. Ooh. His birthday's one day after Dirk and NBA young boy, right? Look, 23 years old, the year 23. Interesting. Look at Lil Durk's birthday, see? See? And look, Lil Durk's birthday, 10/19. Drop the 0119, the 911 reflection for emergency to sync up with the false report and the active shooter. Okay, active equals 102 like Lil Durk in gematria. Okay. Shooter 89 like chaos. Chaos equals 46 like Chicago. Okay, this out of Chicago. A 16 numerology and his next birthday right here. Okay, the 911 reflection. That birthday also a 16 numerology. 1 plus 0 plus 1 plus 9 plus 2 plus 3 equals 16. And just for like, what is it? Just for a cherry on top. Is that the saying? Look, and you see that, right? I mean, no coincidence. Here, just another example on this. You see the ones and the sixes, and black equals 106, black person 116. I mean, they like to put Ohio like in history synced up with racism. You see this? 61 and 16. But notice how, and this is just an example, but and again, LeBron representing Ohio. You know, you see the 42 hat. LeBron James equals 42. But you see how Ohio, just an example, you see how Ohio equals black? Or, well, it does equal black. 29. You see? You know, look up the history that they like to associate. And I'm here in AZ. You know, I got to deal with that bullshit history too. And it's all just synced up, you know, with bullshit. History repeats itself. So even this, look, even Lil Durk equals 33 like concert. You know, I mean, you get 33 in Lil even. Look, right? Lil Durk 33, concert 33. And that's interesting with NBA young boy, 23 years old. It's the year 23. He's got the birthday right there, one day after Dirk. Okay, and Dirk's got the October 19, drop the 0, right? 911 reflection, age 30. Okay, slavery, the N word. You saw, I mean, this is going to affect blacks in Chicago and it's going to cipher more energy. There was probably somebody, you know, was in fear during this. right? I mean, if you go to a rap concert, you probably know the risk, but it shouldn't be like that. You should be, let me take that back. Hey, it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be like that, though. Let me take that back. What do you mean by that? That's interesting. Where's that? Doesn't he have that out? Is it him that has that album where his eyes dripping blood? Is it Dirk? You know what's interesting too is his name is Banks, right? His last name, and we're talking about collapse, right? With the Damar Hamlin collapse, Damar Hamlin in the news. Okay, they say, oh, he had a good performance in preseason or whatever. He's the one who kicked off the whole ritual with the collapse, right? Biden keeps falling. We had the falling tree that killed the person in South Carolina, another highly black populated area, right? At the same time, somebody was killed when they were struck by lightning, when lightning equals 44, like Obama, the 44th president, 4 days after his birthday. And the live earlier, okay, Obama born in Honolulu, Hawaii. We have the wildfires going on in Maui. Hello, all synced up with politics. It's bullshit. They control the weather, y'all. So what's this? Oh, that's what you're. Yeah, I thought that's what you're talking about, and it shows right there. Okay, let's look at that. That's interesting. When did this come out? Interesting. I need to know when this released. All right. Ooh, here we go. Here we go. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here, Chirac. Well, this is the 26th day of the 5th month. Let me see if I didn't erase everything in the calculator. Let me see. All right, we still have some stuff here. So I'll run that date, but I don't see a 265 here. Hold on. 265. Nothing here. 265. All right, so let's just go to the calculator. Let's check it out, okay? Okay, so again, let's look at this album, Almost Healed, May 26, 2023. You saw the cover. Was that the cover? I mean, really? Let's go to the calculator. Okay, I had this. This didn't sync up anywhere. I had this in there I was looking at earlier. Okay, so May 26th. May 26th. All right, so Almost Healed comes out May 26th of this year, and then this false report for the active shooter yesterday, 8/12. Let's run it. Well, I see a 11. I wish I wouldn't have got rid of the numbers. I had all the numbers in there. You see how it's 2 months and 17 days? Chirac, are you here? Let me get rid of this. Okay. You see how Almost Healed right here, Almost Healed. Was this a studio album? Yes. Released May 26, 2023. You see it right there. Okay. Lil Durk. Okay. And look, we have the false report for the active shooter yesterday. Again, it's a misprint on the thumbnail. I got to fix that. Okay. I didn't, but look, 2 months and 17 days. The false report of the active shooter at the concert. You see that? 2 months and 17 days after Almost Healed released. Well, that's Michael Jordan's birthday, 2/17, y'all. And we're talking about Chicago, and we're talking about the NBA season. I mean, it's just nonstop with these rituals. Look, see that? And you see how Michael Jordan's 60? You see how Michael Jordan's, hold on, look. Oh, look at this. Let me get me off of here. Look at that. This little, oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, yeah, but you see how we just synced it up though. Let me put Almost Healed. I'll put that in there. But look, you see that? I got you. I got you. Look at that. Michael Jordan's birthday, 2/17. This active shooter false report at the Lil Durk concert in Chicago. Okay? Look at that. Michael Jordan's birthday. And let me go back to the right here. And you see that? 2 months. And Chirac just pointed out something good too. And look at that. 2 months and 17 days after Almost Heal released, we get the Lil Durk story to sync up with Michael Jordan and his birthday and the NBA season. Okay, you said Lil Durk equals 87? Remind me about this 111 here too, because something equal 111 if I didn't erase it. Okay, so 78 days. Did you say Lil Durk equals 87? The reflection? Yep, Lil Durk equals 87, the reflection. You see that? And again, you see the 102 and Lil Durk, like active shooter, but it's a false report. Active equals 102. And are you seeing the 60? Like Michael Jordan is currently 60. Okay? This is all a ritual, y'all. Active, look. And Michael Jordan's 60 to sync up with false 16, active shooter 160, all of it, right? Just amazing. Just amazing. Active 102, like slavery in the N word. Okay? And Lil Durk is currently 30, and Michael Jordan is currently 60. See, over there on the right, right there. Dirk is 30. Michael Jordan right there, currently 60, just like slavery, the N word, active equals 60, black equals 106, black person 116, active shooter 160. Look at that. Just amazing. And we'll enter Almost Healed in the calculator too. Look at that. The 2/17 birthday, all synced up. Right there. 2 months, 17 days. Okay. This false report of the active shooter after Almost Healed released. Almost Healed. I'll check the comments again if you're saying, if you got more, Chirac. Let's put this Almost Healed in the calculator and see what it equals. Where's that 111? I had a 111, but I erased. I had a 111, but I erased. There it is right there. Look, hold on. This is ridiculous, y'all. Do you see this? Do you see the 111 in concert right there? Hold on. We do this live. This is what we do. You know, we don't have the best videos. You see how concert equals 111 right there in reverse, right up at the top? Like also 2 months and 17 days, Michael Jordan's birthday right there is the same as 11 weeks, 1 day. Just like concert equals 111. You're the man, Chirac. Lil Durk equals 48 like Obama's birthday. Yeah, something's up with MJ for real. And I mean, it can only be downhill, right? Like he sold majority ownership or whatever, right? Freemason equals 48 like Lil Durk like Obama's birthday. Is that, yeah, for real? Lil Durk Freemason? Lil Durk 48 like Obama's birthday. Man, look at all these numbers. Freemason 48. And I mean, you even see like the 42, like Barack Hussein Obama the second equals 181, the 42nd prime number. Okay, and Joe Biden, his VP, right? Born in 1942. Just amazing, y'all. Look, we don't even have to go. Gosh, look at that up there. You see that? That's ridiculous. Look at that. So this false report, Lil Durk, shout out Chirac Finley. I have to change the thumbnail because they have the wrong date. Look at that. Y'all have to run it back because we just caught all of those connections on the fly. Right? All synced up with MJ. All synced up with MJ. You get NBA Youngboy in on it. Okay. We even took this new quote from 19 minutes ago. We synced that up. Chirac Finley came in. You know, Lil Durk equals 87, like the 78 days, the reflection. Okay. This false report of the active shooter. Almost healed. Right there. Did I enter that in the calculator or did I not? Let's see. I don't think I did. See how almost healed equals 115 and 43? Like killing, even though there wasn't a killing, but there's a lot of killing surrounding Dirk. You see that? 115 and 43? Like killing and Masonic, right? 115 and 43. Shout out to you. I think Chirac didn't have that logged in my memory. That Masonic equals 115 and also 43. And you see Masonic with the 29. It's a black ritual, y'all. I'm a mixed race and I'm not here to divide. I'm not pushing no narrative. We need to come together. Okay? I shout out Chirac Finley. Any more requests out there? Bring it on. So is this like the third or fourth stream of the day? Again, I left that up there, right? Right. I mean, it's just nonstop, huh? Yeah. I'm glad that you caught that. Hold on. You said Dirk Banks equals. Did I read it wrong? You must have entered it wrong, right? Did you put DIRK? I did that earlier. Hey, you see the 101 though? You see the 101, right? We had the 1 week, 11 day earlier in the calculator. Anyways, did you put DIRK? Let me see. I'm not sure what you put there. Lil Durk. Oh, Dirk Banks. That's what I put, right? I don't know. Anyways, fix that so nobody looks and tunes in and sees that I put the wrong one in there. Oh, okay. Yeah. Ooh. Ah. You get the 115 all over, huh? Let me put that in there real quick. I don't want to type all that. I'm gonna take your word for that. I don't want to type all that right now. Oh, and then black equals 29, huh? And Dirk Banks equals 29 to sync up with the 209, huh? Let's look over here again. You see the 34 is like murder, right? And you see the 29, Dirk's birthday? You see that? You see the numerology? You get that 29 numerology in Dirk's birthday, October 19th, 10/19. 10 plus 19 is 29, right? Like black 29. And you just wrote out that full name that equaled 209. I'm not going to do it. NBA young boy. I'll take your word for it. So if y'all are here tuning in late, just run it back. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, if anyone's tuning in late, run it back. Okay, we did pretty good for just Chirac. Just let me know about this. It hasn't even been an hour, right? 30 minutes. So yeah, run it back, y'all. It's all scripted by the numbers. We had some nice finds on the way, synced up with NBA young boy. So did we? Hey, we never ran the date. Let's run the date to the season, and then we'll wrap it up. Let's run the date to the season real quick. The NBA season. Okay, so the season starts on the 24th. The NBA season right here. Okay, and so this happened yesterday. So 73 days. Look, we get 10 weeks and 3 days like bullshit, right? And look, you see that? You see that? The false shooting, the active shooter at the Lil Durk concert. Again, excuse the thumbnail. It says July. It was yesterday, 8/12. Look at the span, okay? From the incident yesterday, from that day to the opening tip off of the NBA season. And it's all synced up with NBA young boy, Chicago, Michael Jordan. Rituals to cipher energy. Look at that. 2 months, 1 week, and 6 days. You see that? The span? I mean, just like the area code LeBron James, Cleveland, right? This doesn't stop, y'all. We know about LeBron, the NBA, okay, and how LeBron connects to Cleveland. Look at the 216 area code, and you're seeing all this other shit too, right? Right? You see the 440, okay? I mean, Obama, the 44th president, all of the rituals, kill equals 44. Joe Biden equals 44, and even the 330. That's too much, y'all. Yo, what's going on, Pin Nest? I'm going to end it right now. Go ahead and run it back. Shout out. Thanks for joining. Subscribe, like. I'm decoding this shit. It's like the third or fourth one of the day. I got y'all's back. Shout out Chirac Finley. So we'll end it at that. It's a false report. Lil Durk. Okay. Active shooter creates chaos by the numbers. Until next time, y'all.